Yeah, this is pretty cool adventure. Pat took me to this place. He'd been there before in Tonopah, basically in the middle of Nevada, right in the smack in the middle. And yeah, we're just going to drive in and we're going to visit the first hangar. That's all this video will be about. But there's a lot more. We're going to have more videos on this because it's a very interesting location. So let's go check it out.
There, yeah. Maybe this is it. Yeah. Okay.
The airport,
yeah,
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is yeah. Okay.
Hangar and a half.
Yeah.
Proceed to the
I think when I was here, there was a plane in there.
There's a.
I know.
Proceed to the route.
Well, that thing is.
Yeah, annoying as all get out.
Well, no, just a rustier or old wood. It's wood actually.
Oh, this thing here.
It's old
yeah.
wooden beams.
Yeah, this is badass.
Holy moly!
I know. This is. I thought.
If we cruise up, you can also see the northernmost hangar, which is here, the one we're checking out today. We drove in here and came up in through here. And you can see the remnants of a lot of stuff. And later on in the next video, we're going to go to the southernmost hangar. So what's neat as well, I flew in here to San Francisco for my work the other week.
70,000 miles can be worth up to $700 for ticket purchases.
Track racing.
Yeah, stock car racing.
Track racing.
Yeah, track. Dirt track.
Caribbean or Mexico when available. In the United Explorer Park, you also get free check tag, party boarding, and a safety credit for global entry. Or if United Explorer card applications can be submitted via.
Yeah, like Pat said, this is this is World War II old, I guess,
That dang right it is.
or maybe even a little bit before.
I think it's but yeah, look at the way it was made and that whole area there, whatever that was.
And over here they got a little.
Look at there's a wing right there. They had to a plane that they were.
Oh yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was a production manufacturer. They were making shit here, I think.
Well, at least repairing stuff.
Yeah. There was more stuff here the last time.
I mean, it's pretty wild because it is steel beamed. You know, up here you see them. But it's
that's wood right there.
no, look up a little higher, right up there.
Yeah, but that's also wood too. So,
Well, no, I know, but
4x12s or whatever.
right up here though.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, but it's like you got a lot of wood. This
Oh,
is
there's a ton of wood.
all wood based.
Yeah.
That's just where that's the door, David. That's the.
Hey, think this battery would, this generator, whatever the heck it is?
Why not?
I mean, look at that thing.
Yeah. Why not?
Should we walk around her?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
it's different. Yeah, there's an old, what is that? Old Datsun or whatever the heck? Or?
Yeah, Datsun.
Oh wow, look at this. I mean, cool, huh?
Yeah. And it does get cold here.
Yeah, it got cold even last night. At least chilly for.
road back there to see that one too.
Looks very similar to this one, huh?
Something, yeah. But this is
The chimney looks, well, I mean, it looks, I don't know, I want to say modern, but maybe, who knows. I mean, out here, certain things can preserve quite well.
yeah. Oh, yeah, a
Oh,
lot
look
of
at that.
things.
Look at the side of this sucker.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is real old damn shit.
Well, it looks like a pretty solid build. Well, the roof, I mean, it looks like a pretty solid frame.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's solid.
Wow, a couple of these window panes just came right down that one storm or another. Now you can see it right here. This is the old, watch out for some glass.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's just flat out blew out.
yeah, this is old. Look at the old dividers in there for the glass, the holders.
Yeah.
Something else. And then the old glass in and of itself.
Yeah. I mean, that old wing, man, that's freaking cool.
Well, there's some modern barrels in there
Yeah.
of sorts, tires, you know, gas. Oh yeah, that is an old wing. Holy moly.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Man, I wonder what kind of craft that was.
Yeah, sort of.
I mean, that is, I mean, that's looking old.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I mean, I'm no flight expert. That looks like pre-World War II, though, but I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of glider they had or some kind of experiment they had. I don't know. All right, now that wing, I think it's the B-17. Now, I'm going to present this document later, but basically there was two main aircraft there. The B-24 Liberator, a heavy bomber, and its predecessor, the B-17. Really? And over next to the wing, over yonder, there's a weird, you know, apparatus that seems, you know, to connect to another side of the wing over on this side, but you can't see it. It spans, sort of stops behind the plate that you see the edge of it right here. Whatever kind of wing that was, I'll tell you, that looks older than old. It's like aluminum that the wing attaches to, or is
That's the,
and that might be the body of the aircraft.
Yeah.
But the wing itself is wooden. Probably just because the aluminum was heavy and they had to make it as light as possible, of course. I mean, the way they did it, I don't know. It's pretty wild, though.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, there's your car over yonder.
That's what Bob had. He had one of those things.
Wow.
Yeah, old Bob Claiborne. He had one of those
One of those old,
I forget what the name of those are, but yeah.
get some parts on that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the old storage room.
Look at that big beam out there. Looks like
Oh yeah, old telephone pole or something.
Oh, and look at all these like
Foundations.
foundation things. Yeah.
Old, yeah, they were, you know, planning something or had something maybe even.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more to this place than meets the eye.
There's a history of some sort or another.
Like I said, I think a lot of World War II type stuff. I think they had a full-on plane in there or something when I was here.
Look at that ladder. You know, wooden ladder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that second story over there is kind of weird. It's strange, like it's kind of angled, like sloping back towards the back for some reason. But pretty wild. Oh, nice nest up there.
And then the basketball court thing, the basketball hoop is right to your right here. Right on your side. This side.
Oh, I see it, yeah, on the wall, on the hangar, or the door to the hangar.
Yeah.
Trip out. So this is the old Tonopah Airport. There's a few aircraft small, and this is where that entrepreneur is going to approach the government to make cleaner way to get, you know, rockets into orbit, basically, in a nutshell. Well, in a potato. So old, even the hangar door is made from wood. I mean, at least a large portion of it. I think there's a metal frame.
That's where the rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the metal rollers that they were going in.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Pretty wild. Chuck Yeager flew here. It was primarily for the bombers, like I said. I'm going to cover more on this, but this was a full World War II training base that went inactive as soon as the war kicked off and pretty much ended immediately as it stopped. So it went from, you know, very few people to thousands. I think it was 7,000 or 8,000 at the height. And then the day after the war ended, within a couple of weeks, there was just down to just a few people. And now it's just deserted, abandoned. Certainly some kind of building. You can see the old foundation, but exactly what.
That's why I'm saying, yeah, I actually am pretty sure I actually did climb
in these old trailers. Well, not the old one, a newer one. A couple newer ones back there. It is a rocket. Oh, you know what? It might not be a rocket. It might be just like a fuel. I don't know. What do you call it? But look, it was definitely getting hot. Trail going from these holes,
yeah.
slithering through, you know.
Wait, what's this thing?
No kidding. Oh, there's a full-on snake down there, bro.
Is this a real one?
Yeah, he's still down. He's right down there.
Okay, is he slithering? Is this a real one?
Yeah, here, I'll show you. He's on that side of the pit.